This is the 6.8 mastery check for interpreting histograms. So I've got a histogram here. I'm just going to look at it first. It says it's camera prices. It looks like the x-axis is the prices of the cameras, so price ranges of cameras, and then the frequency. Frequency means how many occur in that range. So this column, for instance, would tell me that there are 7 cameras that cost between $0 and $99. Okay. All right, so number 1 says how many cameras are represented by this histogram? Well, what I need to do is figure out how many cameras are in each category and then add them together. So in this category, we just said I had 7 because the height of this tells me how many, so there are 7 cameras there. In this category, it looks like we've got 11. Here I have 8. Here I have, height of that is 4 cameras, and here it looks like 2 cameras. So I'm going to add together 7 plus 11 plus 8 plus 4 plus 2. So I've got 10, 14, 15 plus 7, 22. And 2 plus 1 is 3. So that means I have 32 cameras total, choice C. Number 2, how many cameras cost $200 or more? 200 or more. So that would mean the ones in this column don't qualify because they cost less than 200. The ones in this column don't qualify because they cost less than 200. But these guys cost between $2 and $299. They cost more than 200. So do these, and so do these. So I'm going to add up the cameras in each of those categories. 8 plus 4 is 12, plus 2 is 14 cameras. Number 3, what is the cost of most cameras? Well, most cameras fall into this category. How do I know? Because it's the highest. It has the most cameras in it. So the cost of most cameras is between $100 and $199. So it's D. Number 4, which of the following must be a true statement? You've got to be careful with these. Must be true. Not just possibly true, but must be true. Let's look at each choice. Letter A, there is more than one camera that costs $100. Well, I see that there are 11 cameras that cost between $100 and $199, but I don't even know if any of them cost $100. It's possible that none of them do. They all cost maybe $150, or they all have different costs, but not $100. I don't know how much these cameras cost, just that they're in this range. So this is possible, but it is not definitely true. So it's not going to be this one. Letter B, the most expensive camera is $499. Well, I see that there are 2 cameras in the category $400 to $499, but I don't know what their prices are exactly. They may not be all the way up to $499. They may be cheaper than that. So I don't know this for sure. See, 1/4 of the cameras cost between $200 and $299. Well, let's look back. We had 8 cameras that cost between $200 and $299. We know that we had 32 cameras altogether. What is 1/4 of 32? I would take 32 and divide it by 4, and I know that that's 8. So it looks like, yeah, 8 is 1/4 of 32, and 8 cameras do cost that in that range. So 1/4 of the cameras cost between $200 and $299. That is true. Let's look at D just to make sure. Over half of the cameras cost less than $150. Well, I know that all of these cost less than $150, but these ones, I don't know out of these 11 how many cost less than $150 and how many cost more, because $150 is in the middle of my range, and I don't know how many are over here and how many are over here. So I can't actually answer that or say that for sure. So C is my correct answer to number 4.